Well, what's up guys? Welcome back to yet another video. Pardon me for however the audio quality comes out because I don't feel like running a wireless mic right now. So today the Apex 5mm spacers came in for the car. They're going on the front. Those of you who don't know, I lowered my E90 BMW 328 on ECS tuning or some kind of cheaper coilovers that come from the website. I have driven around for about a couple weeks and I will say they do ride quite pleasant, not too bad, especially for these potholes and streets. I've yet to really put it through its paces and take it driving spiritedly because I haven't got the alignment dialed in, and that's because we can't lower the car to my desired height in the front, and that's because you need these spacers. So I purchased my Apex wheels about a couple of weeks ago as well. Did not pay attention to the fine print, which said in order to run the spec that I ran, which is 17:9 plus 30 offset, typical setup that everybody runs on like F30s and things like that, will not work on the E90 BMW unless you run 5mm spacers. Did a lot of research on 5mm spacers. You might not have to use 5mm lugs. I won't, and I'll report to you guys if something falls off, like my wheel. There is also no little hub lip, so yeah, we'll see how things go. I have confidence in it. Harbor Freight Jack is not the best. This thing like pumps up really fast when it wants to. Doesn't pump at all sometimes, but it's never killed me. That's a plus. Shout out to my boy Ryan for getting me this. And shout out to Keys Motorsports for supplying me with the 17mm. I had this for a while now, but it comes with this little thing on the outer edge that spins so it doesn't mess up, not this wheel, but wheels that have like a thing, you know, for you to put the thing in, if I'm making any sense here. Yo, I love my boy Ryan for that. I want to show you guys the coilover setup that I got for the car. You can see that's the adjusting collar right there. These are the struts. Everything's holding up good. I mean, it's only been in the car for like a couple weeks. Wrong side. Well, this thing tells you wrong side, but these don't have a lip on them, so it's not going to be the easiest to line up on the wheel, I'll be honest, but this is just for testing purposes today. Check that out. Oh yeah, it still needs to go a bit more. I think a 10mm is exactly what I need though, just to get it nice and, yeah, 10mm. That's a 5. Definitely a 10. If we push it out just this much more, I think it'll be great. Holy cow, I didn't even jack up the wheel. Holy shit. Fucked up. In the game. Car is on the ground right now. What? Yo, Mike, look. I hope my wheel don't fall. Here we go. I knew it. I'll show you guys looking real pretty. You have the coilovers, which we're gonna be adjusting right here. But before we do that, we're gonna fit the spacers on. So I'm gonna look right under here, and it's not rubbing, thankfully, now. But the dude said it would rub if we lower a little bit more. He has lowered it more. So to lower the BMW, we're going to use these spanner wrenches right here. The small one goes on the smaller lock collar, and the bigger one obviously goes on the one on the top. Now please guys use measure or use rulers and stuff. I don't have one. I don't really care for one right now. So we're going to start at the manufacturer Dudos line. And we're going to go right here, and it goes all the way to the E. So that E right here, that's the distance from that E and the EU. We're gonna go to that word right here. So we're gonna lower it from that to that. Should be about, I don't know, I'm just guessing at this point. Yep. And that'll bring the coilover down. Now obviously going the other way would raise the height of this coilover. Use a measuring tape. Do not do this, okay? I think I'm pretty accurate, but don't do it my way. You know, back in the day I used to get confused The last coilovers I ever owned were my KWV3s. That one went down a little bit, run it up. Which are on my BMW 5 Series. The video's up here. It's an old video. I'll put the link so you guys can watch to see how it was in the old days. Cringy. It went a little bit higher. It's literally the second coil is where the middle of the M is now. So I'm gonna leave it there. Maybe it's a sign. So we go tighty and loosey. That's how you lock it in. So we're gonna push the lock ring up against the top collar, and we're gonna push the top collar down against the lock ring by doing that. That should be pretty good. I wonder how low you gonna go, baby. How low you gonna go? Oh, that's actually not that bad. I might need to make it a little lower. Guys, I think I might go a little lower. Yeah, that's this is lower in spring low. I want coilover low. So yeah, a lot of people ask me, where do I work, or you know, what do I do to be able to afford doing all this crazy stuff, I guess, to these cars, or just buying the cars. That question really sprung off when I kind of built the G80 online. A lot of people want to know, and I'll tell you, I'm not gonna tell you guys where I work. I just don't want to tell you. It's nowhere special, no Secret Service, no FBI, anything like that, but I just don't want to tell you guys where I work. I just want to keep it to myself. But with that being said, I think a lot of you guys really just want to know how much I make. And I give you guys like a rough ballpark estimate. So for 2021, I made about somewhere between $115,000 and $120,000. Now I do have to check, because I do like affiliate marketing and stuff like that. These are not gigantic amounts of money. The majority of it comes from my regular job, obviously. But in addition to that, I don't really drink, smoke, or party or anything like that. I don't have any fancy Gucci belts. Or pretty sure most time you guys see me, I'm in like a regular basic hoodie, like Uniqlo or something. This is a botched up attempt, the shirt that I made. That's why I wear it when I'm filming. I'm working on cars and stuff. But I don't have any kids, no wife, nothing to really take my money except for just me. I have learned to put my money in other places, which is a little bit wiser as far as investing and stuff like that. But it's like not really usable. I try not to use that stuff before I use it. Just take out any little bit I get. But I've learned to not use that as well. So all the money that I get from like YouTube and affiliate and stuff like that, it just goes back into the channel. Cameras, cars, gas, obviously. There's always room for improvement, so you know, always looking to move up. I've already moved up once in my job that I'm at now. So yeah, it's just up from there. Many positions, and they're all there available for you to choose from. This is already as low as it was before. And this is what I did right here. Look how close we got, boys. Sheesh. That's how close we got. 5 mil spaces. The wheels turned a little bit. Alignment shot, but there you go. I'll straighten out the wheel so you guys can get a better angle. But look at that boy right there. Looking nice and aggressive. Gonna leave the M340 here, and we gotta take the 328 to go get aligned. Sad day for your boy. Very, very sad. First off, after the shocking disappointment comes the atrocious traffic, bro. It's like freaking 3 o'clock out here, 4 o'clock. I forget what time it is. It's about to get dark. And yeah, stuck in the traffic with no gas. When all your cars are empty, like conveniently around the same time, that just makes the fill-ups insane. Like 120 bucks is about to cost me to fill up both cars pretty much right now, because this car pretty much takes about 60 bucks, and the M340 60 bucks as well. Now the 60 bucks lasts a lot longer than the M340, I will say, but nonetheless, still. So took the car to N-Track, and we found out that the front tie rods are seized, and the rear tie rod tow bar link arm is seized as well. Sorry if I'm talking a little loud, we got traffic right here. But yeah, car is lowered and everything, but the alignment completely sucks. I'll show you guys. This is how it looks with the 5mm spacers wheel completely straight. You got like that little baby boy poke, a little bit of it. I like the camber as well. But other than that, front end looks real aggressive. Can't wait to paint it. The thing looks freaking sick, man. If only I could just get it aligned. Luckily, the parts for that car ain't really all that expensive, to be honest with you. Look how beautiful that thing looks. Damn. But luckily, the parts ain't all expensive for that car. I found all the tow arms and everything like that. Spent probably like $200 for all four. They have these. Now, I got the adjustable tow links for the back. N-Track told me to get those ones instead. I want to run the lockout kit for like $60. It didn't make any sense. So I'm going to go to Home Depot, and I'm going to find like an M12. No, that's it, man. I'm going to find like an M12. 1.5, 1.25, whatever bolt. Here you go. Thanks, man. To run on the, you know what? I'm gonna grab a water too. To throw on there. Hopefully that works with the nut in the back and save me like $60. Find some washers. Here she goes, man. She looks really nice. Gotta get it painted though. Gotta get it painted. Had to pick up some chicken sticks. Had to get some chicken sticks from my guy right there. You guys don't understand how anxious I've been to take this car up top, like Bear Mountain or something like that, just to really drive the car and just feel how good changes in the suspension that I've done. Oh man, like a lot. For first control arms, then the coilovers, then the spacers, and now the tie rods. I hope this is the last piece of the puzzle. It seems like it. I still have to hit up some of the guys. I still have to hit up one of the shops to get cracking on that shifter bushing. I don't care if that doesn't get done in a time frame, in a decent time frame, because I'm gonna send it with terrible bushings, and yeah, hope for the best, but expect the worst. Now I've done some research, and they say 5mm don't necessarily need extended lug bolts, and some people who took it to the shops, it was kind of too long and it was hitting some, I guess, the back of the hub. I don't know, I'm a little skeptical. It just seemed like it wasn't enough travel. I'm gonna take off a bolt and like kind of like, I don't know, put some kind of pasty stuff on there and then see how far it gets, if that makes any sense. So you like put a little bit of paste on the tip and screw it all the way in and then unscrew it, and you should kind of see how far it got. I think that'll give me a better determination of what I want to do. It's just, yeah, I don't know how many turns are like safe, because I'm gonna push this car hard, and the last thing I want to do is push it hard and it will fall off. That being said, there's your update. I'll put all the links down below on where I picked up every single thing for this car. Whether it's affiliate or not, doesn't matter. I'm gonna put the links down below to help you guys out. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Mike from Slow Speed. Peace out. One of the biggest major changes that I was thinking about for the E90 was the paint. I was trying to figure out a color, which would mean I'd have to get a couple of things fixed, like obviously what I did right here. And yeah, honestly, that might just be the only thing that I have to fix. Antonio kept this car pretty much in good shape. We got a little bit of like flexi seal stuff right here that I didn't really care about. So me and Pro Dipper was looking over and trying to figure out what color would look best on this car. A lot of colors that I liked have honestly already been done. And anything wild and crazy, any color shift, I don't know, it's my daily driver. And the plans that I have with this car, I kind of want it to be a sleeper. I'm gonna keep the 328 badge and try to keep the exhaust to look the same. So when people run up on me, they're gonna get gapped. That's just, we ain't gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna paint this black again, paint the bumper black, and I'm just gonna try to clean up the car, get it as close as possible to clean as we can, buff it, paint correct it, anything that needs to be done just to bring the paint back as much as we can. And I'm gonna talk to Antonio to see when the last time he got like some kind of work done to it, and I'll let you guys know. And we're gonna try to make this black car as clean as possible for my daily, because it's my daily driver and it just don't make any sense to spend money to get it looking like a color that I'm not extremely like over the moon for.